Okay, this is a world map that I have spread out on my table. And when I say it's okay not to know, as you're reading through the Bible, you're going to come across many head scratchers. Well, if Jesus was over here 2,000 years ago, and you had all these cultures over here, Peruvian cultures, before the time of Jesus, the Norte Chico is the oldest, about 5,500 years ago in this region. How come Jesus did not appear here? That's the first question we ask, right? Well, how do we know that he didn't? Okay, we do not know. And let me explain that. So we do not know everything about the Bible. The Bible is not a chronology of every culture, every civilization. It was written to tell the story of the emergence of Jesus and where Jesus came from and the region where he was in. That does not mean that there could have been other, I don't want to say Jesuses, but there could have been other things that were going on, put it that way, spiritually, that are not written in the Bible. And how do we know this? Well, when you read through the book of Genesis, you come across a very long lineage of paternal ancestors from Adam. And each one is identified by name, but only 3 or 4 have a story. So all the other ones, they don't have a story. And they may be mentioned only one time, as having lived 600 years or however long they lived. But we do not hear anything about them. Well, what does it say? Does it say that God didn't like them? God didn't love them? Does it say that God loved them, but you don't need to know their story? We will never know, right? So there are things right from the start in the Bible that we're not meant to know. We can speculate, right? So whenever I come across a question that to me just does not make sense, the simple answer is, I don't know. Because if it were important, it would be in the Bible. And what is the most important thing in the Bible? The path to salvation. Everything else is just a story. It's bits and pieces. It's not meant to explain the entire world. So that helps me as I'm reading through the Bible, and I just wanted to share that this morning. This is a Cold War sailor, out.